Good afternoon, Year 6. Mr. Nicholson here for your weekly art lesson. It's Friday the 5th of February. These weeks are going so quickly, I can't believe how fast it's going. We've done a lot of drawing the last few weeks in art. We've done some Egyptian crowns, some canopic jar designs, some hieroglyphics. So I thought it might make a nice change this week for you to maybe do some crafts and make some things. And I found these ancient Egypt craft ideas online, and I thought I'd share them with you. And maybe this afternoon you could give one of them a go. I'll just go through the activities and you can maybe choose which one you would like to do. But obviously these are all dependent on you having things at home that you can use to make things with. So I've put over here, if you have no resources for making things, then I'd like you to create a poster just to show what you have learned about ancient Egypt so far. And you can do your poster in a really creative, artistic way. But if you do have stuff that you can make with at home, here are some ideas. So you could make a pyramid out of card. There's a website called Twinkle which has templates you could use to help. Sand could be used to be mixed with paint to give it texture. You could design your own Egyptian god or goddess. You could make a papyrus scroll and draw on it with some hieroglyphics. You could use the Twinkle Ancient Egyptian Hieroglyph sheet to help. We looked at those before in our first week's art lesson. Ancient Egyptians liked gold jewellery, so you could design and make your own gold band or collar. Old plastic water bottles are good for cuffs, or you could cut a ring, cover it in foil or paint, then add details with beads for jewels or felt tips for patterns. This was actually the one that I did. I did an ancient Egyptian collar. For mine, I've taken a photo of it here for you, but for mine I just used a paper plate and then cut out that shape to give it that kind of collar look, and then I just used some felt tips that I had around the house to look like it had jewels and gemstones on it. So yeah, that was the one that I decided to do today. So you might do something like that. If you've got any salt dough at home or any things that you can make with, you can make some amulets. The ancient Egyptians loved their cats. Can you make yourself a cat mask? Or you can make an ancient Egyptian death mask. You probably don't have clay at home, but you might have some cardboard that you could use, and you could have some paints to decorate it with. So I just thought it'd be really nice this afternoon for art to do a little bit of making rather than drawing. But you know, I totally appreciate that not everybody has the equipment, so there is a poster option for those of you that don't have the resources. Okay, I've been so impressed in Godreevy with all of the pictures that I've had for art the last few weeks. So if you manage to make something this afternoon, don't forget to send a picture of you holding it up into your class teacher, because I know the other Year 6 teachers really enjoy seeing all your work too. Okay, well, it's Friday afternoon, so after art today, if you want to, Mr. Hamlin will have put a celebration assembly video on his Carbiel Head YouTube page. And then it's time for the weekend, and just have a great time, and you'll hear from me next week. Okay everybody, all the best, take care, goodbye.